Erosion of the shale and dolomite formed the falls on the Indian River in a way similar to Niagara Falls. The Indian Falls were named after the Nawash Indian tribe that lived in the area at one time.
We're here at the start of our waterfall tour, and we're going to start at Indian Falls. This is a place we've been to before, but it is absolutely gorgeous, as you're going to see. I'm with Philly and Krista, and they're going to be guiding me out here and give us some info. And Krista, maybe you could explain a little bit about this area.
Well, Indian Falls is a 31-acre parcel of land, and we've got a 1 kilometer or about 3/4 of a mile hike to get to the falls.
Okay, something that most everybody can do?
You got to be pretty good on your feet. There's a lot of stairs, hilly, and a day like today, it's just a little humid with some bugs flying around. So
okay.
You got to be ready for it.
Okay, and we got a little bit of a hike in front of us, so we're going to go ahead and get started.
A somewhat rigorous climb up a wooden stairway took us to the top of the gorge, where the trail continued to the top of the falls. We broke out on a bluff that overlooks the horseshoe-shaped Indian Falls.
We've made it to the top of the falls.
Isn't this something?
This is beautiful.
This is what we call a Bridal Veil Falls.
Now, why do they call it that?
Because it's identical to Niagara Falls. Yeah.
Okay.
So same type of rock formation. It's got the hard bedrock on top. As the water flows, it cuts into the shale. And the view of the falls, you can definitely see the shale, blue and the red coloration in the clay. So if you were able to stop Niagara Falls, this is what you would see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a remarkable falls.
Can we get over closer to the edge?
Sure can.
Well, you can see the falls behind us now, and what a gorgeous picture this is. Make sure, saying that you bring along your camera because you'll want some shots of this. And if you look at the top of the falls, you'll notice that it's flat land, it's farmland out in there, and then it drops off and it's into a canyon. So that's kind of magnificent the way it works.
It is.
How high is this falls?
This falls is 50 feet, so you've got a 50-foot drop. And back in the early 1800s, the Ojibwe and Nawash that were in the area, they called this the drumming river because the sound of the waterfalls was always the constant drumming that reminded them of a partridge wing drumming in the forest.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always hear these falls before you approach them, before you see them, you can hear the falls, which is really lovely because it sets you up, you anticipate it.
Okay, so Philly, you've been out here before then?
Yes, absolutely. And what I love about these falls is you can look at the falls, you can see the water, but you can also see what's happening to the rock. So it's a really, if you're a bit of a geology nerd, it's a great place to come.
Oh, definitely.
As we were working our way along here, I know we were kind of talking about the safety and also the fact there is private land along here. Maybe you could go into that a little bit and explain to people how they should act out here.
People that do exploring and hiking, they should always be aware of what's under your feet. You had commented as we had come up to the falls on the beautiful flat ledge. Well, you have to stop and think. You don't know how carved in under that ledge is. So you could be standing on a very thin piece of stone. There's a fence there for a reason. I know a lot of people like to go over fences to get that perfect camera shot, but they should be remembering that we put that fence there for a reason, for their safety. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so keep that in mind whenever you're out here walking around. Also keep in mind too, especially on this one, you come to the end here of the fence and it does go off into private property. So you want to stay off of that and really enjoy it from here. It's not hard to do.